Hey beautiful, welcome back to the channel. It's ADUNNI'S again, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to make your own crochet boho braids, or crochet goddess braids as you may wish to call it. So the first thing we're going to do is to make the coily parts. I am using this leftover extension from my previous hairstyle, and I'll also be using the extension or the braiding hair that I took out from my knotless braid. So I knew I wanted to do this, and I didn't want to buy like a new pack of extension, and I was like, okay, we're going to work with this. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. I am ADUNNI'S and I'm a lifestyle content creator based in Abuja, Nigeria. I share tutorials on how to help you save more and look good. Okay, so now let's get into today's video. If you find this video helpful, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up, give the video a like, drop a comment in the comment section, and yes, you can do well to join the family by clicking the subscribe button. Okay, there are a lot of helpful videos that you'll find of this on this channel, right? Okay, so the first thing I went ahead to do is to make the coily part so that I can have that getting ready while I am making the braided part. You're going to see, like, just come along with me. Like, let's take the next 14 minutes to learn something that will help you save a lot of money. You don't have to buy human hair if you can't afford it. This tutorial is going to save you that. Like, the hair came out looking so beautiful. So I'm basically making the curl part, so you don't want to make your curl too close because of the curl pattern for this particular hairstyle is like water wave, so you don't want your curls too close. And I'm showing you guys again how I went ahead to use my bending rollers to curl the extension. So you want to put your braiding hair over the bending rollers, and you want to twist your braiding hair or your extension around the bending rollers. Guys, I want to ask you a question. What is the right name for like what we use in braiding our hair? Is it braiding hair? Is it extension? Is it attachment? I'm actually very used to extension and attachments. I rarely use the word braiding hair, but recently I've been seeing that is what is mostly common, or like that is what a lot of people search for, or what a lot of people refer to it as. Let me know in the comment section. What do you call it? Is it extension? Is it attachment? Is it braiding hair? Let me know in the comment section. So you want to make sure that you're twisting the hair before wrapping it around the braiding the bending rollers, because if you don't twist it before wrapping it out, you're not going to get the result you want. Can you guys see how firmly I twist it and wrapped it around? So I had 9 of this in total, and the next thing I went ahead to do is to trim the body of the extension, because there is no way, you see, I said extension again, to trim the body of the braiding hair, because there is no way you won't have flyaways, or it can't be flyover, so flyaway. Just, you guys understand what I'm trying to say, right? There's no way you won't have that. So you just want to trim it at least to the possible, or to the most minimal, whatever. Okay, so you want to make sure you trim it very well before going forward to the next step. And it also helps to reduce tangling. You don't the least thing you want to do is having your curl braiding hair get tangled. So I'm getting my hot water, and I am adding like few drops of my Mega Growth detangling conditioner into it, and that basically that is just to like reduce the tangling, the tangling process when I am ready to unravel the coil. I don't know why I dropped a bending roller that there was no air on in this bottle, in this plastic. I don't know why. So I let it sit in. I had to get water because my throat was dry, so I let it sit in for about 2 minutes, just so like the braiding hair absorb it. Now we are going to the next step, which is making the braids. I honestly believe a lot of my subscribers, like people who watch my video, know how to make like this process, but I just decided for newbies, for new subbies, for new subscribers to make these parts. So you want to make sure that before you start braiding, you want to create a loop. This loop is very, 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 very important, because without the loop you can't crochet the extension to your hair. Guys, when I finished making this hair, it was so beautiful, and my sister was like, do you know you can actually do this? Like, I was like, is it that fine? I actually know it is that fine. I just wanted to hear her say it again. So this is just me showing you guys again. Now, to create the loop, you want to place your extension over it and twist 1, 2, 3. Then you can start braiding. But if your braid is bigger than the size that you see me do, you want to make sure you have like a little bit bigger loop, maybe 4 twists, okay, so that the braiding hair can go like smoothly when you're crocheting it, right? Exactly. Now that we're done with this step, given the fact that I am reusing a braiding hair, I made sure that I braided it very firmly, because I had used it once and I put it in hot water, and I want to use it again now and put it in hot water. So this is the first time I'm actually reusing braiding hair for a tutorial, and I didn't even regret it, and I am so proud of myself, and I think I'm going to do it again. Don't judge me, don't, because extension, braiding hair, attachment is not very expensive, okay? And a lot of these tutorials, I really don't use them. I either give them out or they're just in my locker. Do you guys get? So I don't have to spend so much every time to film a tutorial, except it is something I want to give out, or something I want to use, or maybe someone is going to use it, or I'm selling it. Do we get? Are we on the same page now? Is nobody judging me? All right. So I went ahead to trim it and also put it in hot water, and guys, like I said, zero regrets. It came out looking so nice, very shiny. You won't even know if I didn't tell you that it is a reused braiding hair. So if you have any braiding hair lying around, this is something you can do, and you can save yourself a lot of money. And you want to make sure that, and it's also something you can make and resell, okay? Yeah. So I'm just making sure that the hot water goes like all through the length of the hair, from the loop to the tip, and I'm trimming off the tip because the tip adds some like shabby look even after putting it in hot water, which is understandable because it's not a new extension. So it's time to unravel our braiding hair, guys. It came out so beautiful, but I am not sure if you decide to call a reused braiding hair if it will come out like this. I am not sure. I didn't try it. I used fresh extension, fresh braiding hair for the coily part, so I just decided to say, let me clear the hair. And if you're unraveling the extension, you want to make sure that you do it carefully, as you can see me do. The video is a bit at speed. I think it's about 1.5 or 2.0, so you want to make sure that you're very careful and very patient, because if you're not careful, this extension does not send anybody. It will tangle. It will what? It will tangle, and you realize that all the amount of time that you spent wrapping, putting it hot water, leaving it to a dry. Yeah, I left it to a dry for I think about 2-3 hours, and it was actually completely dried, although it was a very sunny day. So you want to make sure that it is completely dry before you unravel it. That's one. You want to make sure it is very dry before you unravel it. You can't use a wet collier, okay? And this is what it is looking like, guys. It looks so shiny, like it's so nice. I think the color is also very beautiful. 1 and 27 is also very beautiful, very beautiful combination. So I went ahead to cut it in the middle, and now another part where you need to be very patient when you're unraveling the curls. The first one I tried to unravel got tangled. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I am not about to lie to you guys. So I took my time for the next one, because I was like, do you know how many hours I spent a whole hour twisting that thing. So now Yes, can you guys see the first set I did? With this, I had like total of 32 strands, and this is definitely and obviously less than one pack of hair because it was just a part of my knotless braid I decided to reuse. Okay, so if you're using a full pack, it will make more than this. So you want to crochet the hair to the body of the braids, and just like that, just what you guys see me do. Like, just watch it, just watch what I'm doing. I'm going to keep quiet, so just watch. Good. Did you see that? Exactly. So if you're still watching this video at this point and you've not clicked that subscribe button, why tell me why. Tell me you've not learned something different, something new. Please click the subscribe button. I really wish and pray and hope to get to 5,000 subscribers before the end of this year, and that cannot be possible if you guys do not subscribe to this channel. So please subscribe, share this video with someone that will find it helpful. Watch it, do not skip ads. Please do not skip ads. That's your little way of supporting me. Please do not skip ads. Please. So you can see that the curls may not be defined, but do not worry. We are going to get to the parts where we're going to style it, and the curls are going to be bouncy. Okay, I hope you've clicked the subscribe button now. All right. So I'm going to show you guys again and again, just so that you can get a clear picture or a clear visual of what I am doing. I also went ahead to attach 3 strands of the coily hair to each braid because I wanted volume, right? I wanted volume, which was, guys, so beautiful, So we are going to do the last strands together, and we are going to get to styling the hair. Okay, so after adding the coily extension to all of the braids, this is what it is currently looking like before I went ahead to use any product on it at all. And the product I'm using is the Mega Growth Leave-In Conditioner, just to define the coily bits. And I just went ahead to massage, to rub the leave-in conditioner, and I focused majorly on the coily parts, like the coily extension. And guys, this is giving bouncy. This hair is giving. See, can you see the difference in the curl pattern? Exactly. So do not worry, it is very easy to maintain, right? Another thing that I've seen a lot of people do is to use super glue at the tip, at the point where they crochet the coily hair to the braiding hair, so it doesn't unravel. I don't have a problem with it. You can also decide to go ahead to use super glue, but I didn't do that in this video. I don't know if I would do it later, but I didn't do that in this video. So I also went ahead to apply mousse, and this mousse was what the hair needed, guys. Like, this mousse was what it needed. See, like, just tell me you don't want to make this. Tell me you don't want to make this yourself at home. Tell me you don't want to save a lot of money and just make this yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my very next video. Please do not forget to subscribe, share this video with your loved one, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay beautiful.